how would you define fear, and how do you think that limits a human being from living a life to its fullest potential or happily or whatever?
So fear is an emotion, okay? And it is a stimulus that is from the amygdala, which is a small badam ka shape ka part in the brain, lower part of the brain, in the limbic system of the brain, right? It's a very important and essential emotion because there's a trigger response that creates a fight or flight mode in our bodies most of the time.
Okay.
And what happens with fear is that it's consequential to how your caregivers have brought you up, how you know, sort of adjusted in an environment with a specific cultural upbringing. So it all depends on those things, okay? And all these negative emotions are a result of specifics. Could be something that triggered you from childhood, could be something that made you feel a certain way because your parents were constantly arguing and fighting. Someone was bullying you in school.
Okay.
You fell down and you weren't sure how to respond to that emotion. Even falling is a sense of an emotion, right? And most of the time they're triggered from specific parts of the brain, right?
Okay.
Now, emotions play a vital role in our lives. And it's very important to focus on those emotions, but not fixate on them. So ultimately, what we should be doing is living life on a day-to-day basis with the most positive affirmations, with the most gratitude that we can and should have.
Okay.
Having said that, fear has been an important and essential topic in my mind because it was something that was very personal to me. It had been triggered through my childhood, through many other episodes during my life as I was growing up, as I became a teenager, as I started to evolve in my life and started to learn from my personal experiences, as you have as well. Now, I take a reference from Pavlov's theory. He is a neurologist back in the 18th century. Most of these psychologists, theorists, mentalists concluded to specific emotions, and they actually excluded behaviorism, which we were going to discuss as well. A lot of things were excluded because they didn't believe that they had any powerful notion to them.
Okay.
And they had to do a lot of conclusive studies to even understand how the human evolution exists. People just thought that Adam and Eve were dropped onto the earth, and that's exactly how humans evolved, but rather through a microcell. So human cells create us and also everything that's living, every living organism, in vitro or human and living, plants, animals, everything that's existing and breathing is from a cell, right?
Yes.
Even the microcells in our bodies respond to emotions such as fear. So when you tell yourself you're not capable of doing something and that you're not feeling good today, your body's going to respond exactly the same way. So when you wake up in the morning, you tell yourself you're an ugly, fat, horrible person and you are capable of nothing. Your body's going to respond exactly like that and it'll reflect exactly as you're telling it.